Excellency Paula May Weeks, President of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, the Honorable Colm Imbert, Acting Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, the Honorable Nian Gadsby Dolly, Minister of Community Development, Culture and the Arts of Trinidad and Tobago, Honorable Ministers of Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean community, members of the Host Management Committee, the Interim Festival Directorate, the CARIFESTA 14 Secretariat and CARICOM Secretariat, members of the Diplomatic Corps, cultural officials and artists, people of our Caribbean community, representatives of the media, good evening, CARIFESTA family. It is for me a great pleasure and privilege to be here with you all at this closing ceremony of the 14th Caribbean Festival of Arts, CARIFESTA 14, and to deliver remarks on behalf of the Secretary General of the Caribbean Community, His Excellency Ambassador Owen LaRocque, who unavoidably is absent tonight. It is amazing how time flies when we are having a good time. And CARIFESTA 14 has been a really great time. If you agree, give yourself a round of applause. It feels like only yesterday that we were all here in the grandstand of the Queen Park Savannah, enjoying the impressive, spectacular opening ceremony of CARIFESTA 14. Resplendent with colorful presentations from our hosts, Trinidad and Tobago, and all the visiting contingents of artists. I think that we all can agree that this edition of the festival has added another meaningful chapter to our CARIFESTA history and raised the bar in terms of the technical and marketing standards in the delivery of the festival. CARIFESTA 14 has been a very vibrant and exciting experience of sharing and showcasing our rich culture, Caribbean culture, and that of many visiting artists and experts from outside our region. Over the past 10 days, we walked the streets of the Caribbean in this magical grand market space, taking in the rich Caribbean flavors, colors, and songs, and we relived the beautiful memories of past CARIFESTAs in Barbados, Haiti, Jamaica, Suriname, Guyana, St. Kitts and Nevis, and yes, here too in Trinidad and Tobago, and also in Cuba. And we now look to our future hosts, Antigua and Barbuda, also well represented with a replica of the St. John's Cathedral in the Grand Market. We enjoy the performances, exhibitions, dialogues, readings, and other showcases in various CARIFESTA 14 venues and spaces in Trinidad and Tobago. The Youth Village and excellent partnerships with the Trinidad and Tobago Film Festival, Bocas Literary Festival, and the University of the West Indies all provided incredible spaces for sharing and celebration of the various art forms and symposia series. Our hosts, in collaboration with the regional management body for CARIFESTA, made sure that CARIFESTA 14 catered to everyone in a wide array of disciplines, in the literary, in the visual, performing and culinary arts, through intellectual exchanges and master classes, taking into consideration the many dimensions of our Caribbean diversity. I wish to congratulate and thank most sincerely the Honorable Keith Rowley, Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, and his hard-working team for having successfully organized and delivered CARIFESTA 14 and for creating a space where all participating artists and officials were able to explore the theme of CARIFESTA 14, that is, connect, to share, and to invest. And most of all, to celebrate our great Caribbean civilization, our rich culture, and our togetherness as a region. On behalf of the Secretary General and the entire Caribbean community, I extend our deepest appreciation and thanks to Dr. the Honorable Nian Gadsby Dolly, the host Country Management Committee, the CARIFESTA 14 Secretariat, and all the supporting committees in technical, artistic, marketing, festival management, and logistics, the staff, liaisons and volunteers, the drivers, the security forces, all of you for your commitment, long hours and hard work, and your cheerful spirit. Minister, I think you deserve a very special round of applause. We know that the organization of a mega festival such as CARIFESTA is no simple task, and no matter how many times it has been hosted before, every edition of this festival brings new experiences and challenges, but also opportunities to learn and improve the festival. For all the efforts you have made and your tremendous success, we thank you most sincerely. We also thank the people of Trinidad and Tobago for their warm and generous hospitality that made our stay such a pleasant and memorable one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Trinidad and Tobago, congratulations. You have done it again. We will leave with wonderful memories of CARIFESTA 14 in Trinidad and Tobago. To the many countries and organizations in and outside the region that have participated and continued so significantly to the success of CARIFESTA, I also take this opportunity to express our sincere appreciation. Very special congratulations to all the artists who participated in CARIFESTA 14 and to those who supported them. You were all wonderful and deserve a big round of applause. We have enjoyed your excellent showcases, your creative spirit and positive vibrations, which have made this festival another exciting experience and a platform for regional integration. I also wish to take this opportunity to acknowledge the work done by the members of the Interim Festival Directorate, our regional management body for CARIFESTA, as well as the Regional Cultural Committee and our staff at the CARICOM Secretariat, who all have worked tirelessly in supporting the delivery of the festival. A heartfelt thank you to this very special dedicated team. At this edition of the festival, we welcome 10 ministers of culture from member states and associated member states. This is a record number in terms of attendance in recent CARIFESTAs, and it is an excellent sign of the commitment of our governments to further developing CARIFESTA, culture and the arts in our region. On behalf of all of us, I express my sincere appreciation to all the ministers of culture who attended CARIFESTA 14. On a personal note, there are a few issues and items that I noted which I will briefly mention. In one booth in the animation marketplace, I met a young man, an autistic young man, who demonstrated how differently abled persons can be and should always be integrated. I think his name was Teddy. Teddy, if you're listening out there, thank you for the experience, and say hi to your good friend, the teddy bear. I also met a man who brought me to my childhood days, seeing my grandfather knitting a seine. And he came from the Cayman Islands. It's an art that is being lost because it's now mechanized. In the green zone, we demonstrated how it's not just about the arts, but how the arts is important in protecting our environment. And as the first peoples demonstrated in the opening of this ceremony, it is important that we protect our environment. The youth village and those persons there who demonstrated how we can use art to fight non-communicable diseases and drugs. All of that were some things that stood out for me. But Another one was when Marshall Montano opened and closed his performance with the big, what I will call the Caribbean Road March family. It was demonstrated what CARIFESTA is all about, a big, big family. So we are about to witness this moment, a special moment in the history of CARIFESTA, in this closing ceremony, as each host country has designed since 1972, for the past 14 editions, each host country designed a different logo for CARIFESTA. As we are now moving the festival to a level, greater sustainability, and to ensure that we'll leverage the CARIFESTA brand for maximum benefit, tonight we will unveil the permanent CARIFESTA logo. CARICOM Ministers of Culture, in keeping with the recommendation of the CARICOM Strategic Plan, approved the design of a permanent logo for the festival at its 36th meeting of Human and Social Development Council, which was held in Guyana. We are so pleased that the permanent brand of CARIFESTA will be officially launched tonight, and congratulate Mr. Anthony Cooks of Pan Media, which is based in Jamaica. As we stand here in the Queen's Park Savannah, the main hub for CARIFESTA 14 over the past 10 glorious days, we all have mixed feelings, since we know that all good things must come to an end. As the curtain comes down on CARIFESTA 14 and Trinidad and Tobago hands over the festival baton, handed over, as you saw, to Antigua and Barbuda, we now look forward to the preparations of CARIFESTA 15 in 2021 in Antigua and Barbuda. We thank the Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda, the Right Honorable Gaston Browne, for the kind offer to host CARIFESTA 15, and the presence here this evening of Honorable Daryl Matthew, Minister of Sports, Culture, National Festivals and the Arts, which signals a strong commitment of Antigua and Barbuda to its role as the next host of CARIFESTA. Antigua and Barbuda, our Eastern Caribbean sister state, known for its rich Creole culture, is ready and willing to take up the mantle as host. We have enjoyed their sumptuous cuisine in the CARIFESTA 14 food court, and many dynamic performances from Antigua and Barbuda, large and diverse contingent of artists. This has given us a taste of the great experience we can anticipate at CARIFESTA 15 in 2021. It has been so good to be here at CARIFESTA 14 in Trinidad and Tobago. I now take this opportunity to wish you all a safe journey back home, taking with you the beautiful memories of CARIFESTA 14. Until we meet again at CARIFESTA 15 in Antigua and Barbuda in 2021, do enjoy the rest of the evening, and I thank you very, very much.